Alright scumbags, with the release of the second half of Update 5.1, we're going to be getting a rerun on Kuki Shinobu, with electro-related reactions getting a massive buff and more weapons and artifacts being released since she came out. She's really stronger than ever. I'm going to be covering your average Kuki build at C0 and also my mentally handicapped version at C0. Kuki acts traditionally as an off-field electro applicator that can be played as a support or a sub-DPS. I decided to throw that out the window. She's going to be a damage buffer now. I'm scaling this mother with defense since her damage scaling has always kind of sucked. So let's just capitalize on the fact that she applies electro from off-field consistently and provides a small amount of healing. This bitch doesn't deal any damage anyways, so just get over it. I'm not going to be building a burst nuke Kuki. You know, you guys can just calm the fuck down. She's used in Dendro teams as a quicken applicator, more than an aggravate damage dealer, but that's kind of an added benefit. EM is not just the most useful thing in the world compared to other statistics like defense. So, since that goddamn elemental skills with fuck all, just don't focus on HP unless you don't have a better flex healer. But I mean, hey, if you're, you know, soft-headed enough, just get Golden Troop and, like the half-baked Crete you are, run Wolf's Fang. Like, if you really can't get over the fact that her skill does no damage, and if you are really special, then, you know, you can also just run her with Miss Splitter or Raku Misugiri. But if you're following along with this whole demented plan of mine, just get out your Peak Patrol song, because we're going to be making budget Xilonen. Or, if you're f***ing boring, or free to play, get out your Iron Sting, because even though her Elemental Mastery scaling just generally sucks, even with her 5th talent, it's fine, because at least it's going to give us some semblance of damage. And if you're going to tell me that you're going to run Prototype Rancor instead, your pet is going to wind up in my stomach, then my intestines, and then on your fucking plate. That said, there are 2 Kukis in my mind currently. That'd be Tenacity Kuki and Deepwood Kuki. These Kukis, you know, and sets have always typically been her best in slots, and running artifacts that are geared towards EM has tended to be okay. Kind of as, you know, her raw damage scaling is small. It is difficult to scale her with damage on anything other than her burst, as her priority scaling on burst is going to be HP percent. So you dirty if, you know, you're doing the good build, you're going to want a ton of defense percent with your Peak Patrol song. So just slap it on every piece for Tenacity or Deepwood, whatever. I don't give a fuck what team you're running. If you're brain sick, then you can just go EM, 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 like a weirdo. And I don't know why you would do that though, but I mean, whatever. And if you really can't manage to run Deepwood on any of your Dendro characters, then I guess it's okay, but Tenacity is the best though, so eat my ass. The purpose of this hot, steaming pile of shit that I'm concocting is that Tenacity will be procced with her elemental skill, and Peak Patrol Song is procced with 2 normal attacks. And then this is where it gets good, because it boosts all elemental damage. Yeah, like who the fuck needs Xilonen anymore? Just get Peak Patrol Songs. Like, it is so good that I literally meant to get 3 of them when pulling for Raku, right? I mean, and also just don't get refinements on it, because it literally sucks. Trust me, just don't do it. You know, its team-wide buff also doesn't stack. I was dumb enough to get 3 of them leveled up and try it, because Google didn't know shit. But I will say, though, that I am the Peak Patrol Song expert now, and I figured out that if you are running multiple, it does not prioritize the party member with the highest defense. It prioritizes which one was last procced. Just don't run 2. That's really stupid. But I do it, though, because fuck it. Albedo. If you're not doing this, just get some HP substats on your Kuki, and you're pretty much good to go. I mean, crit is next to useless on her, but, you know, with Peak Patrol Song and the right artifacts at level 80, you should be able to wind up with around 2,500 defense or more. This will buff all that elemental damage by like 20-ish%, which is a big number for you not math people. All those saucy reactions Kuki's going to be proccing are going to melt your brain for the most part. You know, for normal Kuki, just level her talents. It is what it is. If you're neurodivergent like me, don't level her talents. It's f***ing useless. I don't give a shit about what they do, and neither should you. Just know that her skill hurts her and gives her health back sometimes. And don't die while doing it like a dumbass. Self-harm is not okay. Unless you're depressed in middle school, then it's totally socially acceptable. And the only reason why I said C0 is because I really do not feel like covering constellations. I'm fucking tired. If you want to see what they do, literally just look in the character archive. They're nothing special, and they don't change how she plays anyways. So, as far as team comps go, just shove her in anywhere. Peak Patrol Song or not, she works, she heals, she applies, and then she dies. So, get rid of Fischl and use her. Pretty much. That's all for today. I'm fucking exhausted. If you have any questions or feel like saying something dumb, I'll try and respond in the comments. Cheers.